Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, online viewers from around the world, welcome to join us at Taiwan Medical Technologies. Join hands in bringing greater health to life with Vietnam. My name is Angela Liu, your MC for today's event. Today's event is jointly organized by TAITRA, Taiwan's foremost trade promotion organization, and Taiwan's Bureau of Foreign Trade. In today's program, we will be presenting to you some of the best healthcare solutions in Taiwan, not only for the disease treatment, but also for a better and healthier life. Today, we're very happy to have international buyers and friends joining us online. A very warm welcome to those of you watching from Vietnam and all parts of the world. To begin with, we would like to invite President and CEO of TAITRA, Mr. Walter Ye, to give us the opening remarks. Let's now welcome Mr. Ye.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and xin zhao to all our dear friends, colleagues, and partners watching online from Vietnam and different parts of the world. Thank you for being here today. I sincerely hope that all of you are safe and well as we fight this COVID-19 pandemic together. Many countries are exploring ways in which to counter COVID-19. Taiwan's and Vietnam's scientific and technological epidemic prevention strategies have achieved several outstanding results, including infection control, fast screening reagents, vaccine development, and virus strain analysis. Major international news media, such as CNN and the BBC, have reported on Vietnam's successful early action and Taiwan's effective digital tracking policy. COVID-19 may restrain our physical interaction, but it does not restrain our innovation and thought. So, today we have invited 9 experts to share their experience and research in the medical field, including advanced cellular therapy, precision medicine of oncology treatments, Da-Vinci robotic surgery, and innovative medical equipment. You are most welcome to consult with our speakers online after this meeting. We very much hope to promote the cooperation and sharing of experience among attendees. Taiwan and Vietnam share a close and steadily growing bilateral trade relationship. According to statistics, bilateral trade between Taiwan and Vietnam totaled $16 billion in 2019, an increase of 10.9% compared to 2018, making Vietnam our 7th largest trading partner. Additionally, Taiwan and Vietnam have a lot of cooperation in the fields of medicine and health, including medical and health personnel training and epidemic prevention. We believe that today's webinar will further benefit our cooperation and exchanges in the medical field, such as pharmaceutical and digital healthcare, and moreover, combine the experience and expertise of our 2 countries in the fight against COVID-19. Before I finish, I would like to thank everyone again for joining online today. And I would like to invite you to stay here with us after we have finished hearing from our speakers. Thank you.
Thank you very much to Mr. Ye. And next, we would like to welcome Director of Vietnam Economic and Cultural Office in Taipei, Mr. Nguyen Anh Dong, to share a few words with us. Let's welcome Mr. Nguyen.
Kính chào các anh ở đầu cầu Việt Nam tham gia dự cái hội nghị này. Vừa rồi tôi có phát biểu là đánh giá rất cao cái sáng kiến của TAITRA đã tổ chức cái buổi hội nghị hôm nay. Mặc dù trực tuyến nhưng có sự tham gia rất đầy đủ của các đại biểu trong lĩnh vực y tế của cả hai bên. Tôi có thể nhìn nhận ở đây là phía Đài Loan có các cái đại diện của các bệnh viện, các trường đại học, các cái doanh nghiệp mà liên quan đến lĩnh vực y tế, và trong đó có cả những cái bệnh viện Vinh Tổng, đấy là cái bệnh viện mà chủ trì quan hệ thúc đẩy y tế, hợp tác y tế với Việt Nam trong chính sách hướng Nam của phía Đài Loan. Thì tôi cho rằng là Đài Loan trên lĩnh vực y tế, bất kể là về mặt chữa trị, bất kể là về mặt sản xuất thuốc, bất kể là về mặt nghiên cứu, dạy đào tạo, rồi là thiết bị y tế đều là có cái sự phát triển rất mạnh. Và thời gian qua thì trong thời gian công tác ở đây tôi cũng đã chứng kiến cái sự hợp tác giữa các cái y tế của hai bên, bao gồm hai bên đã ký được những cái thỏa thuận về y tế, rồi là các cái cơ sở y tế của ta như Việt Đức, Bạch Mai ở phía Bắc và trong Nam, thành phố Hồ Chí Minh, các bệnh viện nổi tiếng thành phố Hồ Chí Minh đều có cái hợp tác rất tốt với các cái bệnh viện nổi tiếng ở Đài Loan như là bệnh viện Quốc Khái, bệnh viện Vinh Tổng, bệnh viện Đại học Y Đài Bắc, rồi ở phía Nam của Đài Loan là bệnh viện Thành Công, vân vân. Thế thì rồi là trong cái hợp tác đào tạo, các cái trường đại học y của Đài Loan cũng tiếp nhận rất nhiều cái sinh viên của Việt Nam. Rồi là đào tạo ngắn hạn thì các bệnh viện của ta cũng của Đài Loan cũng tiếp nhận các cái bác sĩ của ta sang thực tập ngắn hạn. Rồi trong cái trao đổi về thuốc chữa trị thì cũng hợp tác rất tốt. Thế thì qua cái hội thảo này tôi hy vọng là các cái chuyên gia, học giả hai bên sẽ có cái trao đổi ý kiến, nhất là đối với cái công tác phòng chống dịch bệnh COVID-19 hiện hữu đây. Thì Đài Loan hiện nay đang có hai cái doanh nghiệp là tập trung nghiên cứu về vaccine. Thì trong cái vaccine này thì theo lộ trình thì có thể tháng này trở đi là bắt đầu tiến hành cái lâm sàng giai đoạn 1, và dự kiến là có thể đầu năm là vaccine sẽ dự kiến vào giai đoạn 3. Và Đài Loan đã có cái hợp tác với ta trong cái vaccine về chân tay miệng thì có cái cơ sở rồi, thì chúng tôi cũng đã đề nghị với phía Đài Loan là cố gắng hợp tác với Việt Nam trong cái việc sản xuất vaccine phòng chống COVID-19. Thì cũng mong là trong hội nghị này thì hai bên cũng sẽ trao đổi các cái chuyên môn để làm sao mà tăng cường cái hợp tác, đem lại cái lợi ích cho người dân của cả hai bên trong lĩnh vực y tế. Thì cuối cùng thì xin chúc cái hội nghị của chúng ta thành công tốt đẹp, và mỗi cái đại biểu khi kết thúc thì cũng đã thu được những cái thành quả nhất định phục vụ cho cái công tác chuyên môn của mình. Xin chân thành cảm ơn.
Thank you very much to Mr. Nguyen. Thank you for attending our webinar today. Moving on to the presentation. During this session, you're welcome to submit your questions or comments by scanning the QR code shown at the bottom of the screen. We will be collecting questions and then invite our speakers to answer them at the Q&A session in the end. The first speaker today is Ms. Eva Chen from International Medical Center of National Cheng Kung University Hospital. Today, she will be sharing with us the medical specialties of National Cheng Kung University Hospital. Let's now welcome Ms. Chen.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Eva Chen from National Cheng Kung University Hospital, and it's my pleasure to be here during this event and give a brief about our hospital. First of all, I'm going to show you the location and our history. And our hospital that is in Tainan, Taiwan, which is in the southern part of Taiwan. And that is our main hospital. And we also have a branch hospital in Doliu City, which is in central Taiwan. And Tainan City used to be the capital city of Taiwan. So it's a very historical and with lots of the historical spots. And our hospital, the university, because we are university hospitals, and our school that is established in 1931, and it used to be an engineer college. And then we have the name National Cheng Kung University in 1956. Our medical college that is established in 1983, and after 5 years, that is our hospital gradually opened. This is the map of our medical center, our hospital, because we have two buildings, that is inpatient building and outpatient building, and clinical research center. And we have a sky bridge to link these two buildings. And aside our inpatient building, we have our College of Medicine. And what I'm going to mention now that is just behind the outpatient building, and we have the National Health Research Institute. We only have two in Taiwan. One is in our capital city, Taipei, and the other one that is in our just next to our hospital. With the core value, life, love, excellence, and creativity, our hospital, we not only provide excellence medical service, we also offer teaching and research. And as a medical center, we also uphold the social responsibilities. In 2020, the World University Rankings Top 500 in the life science and the medicine field, our hospital, that is the rank number 3, in the public hospitals in Taiwan. And for the employee numbers and the batch numbers, there are over 5,000 staff in our hospital. Half of them, they are doctors and the nurses. And we have over 1,354 beds, and over around 60% or 70% that is acute beds. And compared with the international ideal nurse-to-patient ratios, and that is the care ratios, that is number 6, because as we know that the care ratios, that is the very important index to the care qualities, and the ideal number, the international ideal numbers, that is number 6, and our hospitals in 2019, the number that is 7.2, but we are still trying our efforts to lower down the number to reach the world standard. About the 2018 medical service volume, all the including the OPD visit, admission, and the ER visits, and the surgery numbers, deliveries, and the dialysis numbers, all the service volume, the numbers, they are increasing year by year. The highlights of our hospital, besides the edge-cutting equipment, our hospital, we have our own organ bank, and we can do the ABO incompatible transplantations, and also we can perform the split liver transplantation. And what I'm going to remark now, that is our hospital, we have the best survival rate on the heart transplantation. And for the percutaneous interpretation, we made the world record in 2017, that is for the extremely low birth weight babies, that is only 470 grams, and we can just perform the percutaneous intervention, and the results, that is quite good, no consult. And also for the TAVI, we also perform on the over 98-year-old patients, and they receive the TAVI performance. And also, because now you know that in Taiwan, we already stepped into the aged society. So our hospital, we have the first elderly-friendly ward in Taiwan, early back in 1999. This is the world collaboration map of our international collaborations. We work with Indonesia and Vietnam, India, Kenya, Nepal, and Myanmar. And what I mentioned about the Vietnam, that is the collaboration with Vietnam, they can early track back to 2001. And we have the collaboration programs with University of medical science in Ho Chi Minh City and the City Children's Hospital and the Ho Chi Minh City Children's Hospital #1. And even from this year, we are planning to conduct the on-site exchange programs, but because it's a pity that due to the epidemic, so now the on-site exchange program that is being putting aside. But we still hope that we can doing this exchange from tomorrow, from next year if the epidemic that is beating. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Chen, for the introduction. For the next speaker, we would like to invite Dr. Shouchen Deng, Director of Cell Therapy Division from Hualien Tzu Hospital. He will be introducing to us the new technologies that Hualien Tzu Medical Center offers. Let's welcome Dr. Deng.
Hello, everyone. I am Dr. Shouchen Deng, and also the Director of Stem Cell Therapy Department. Today, I come here to introduce Hualien Tzu Medical Center. In 1966, our great Dharma Master Zheng Yan founded Tzu Foundation. Humanistic, medical, and patient-centered care is our sole purpose. There are 4 missions for Tzu Foundation, including charity, culture, education, and what I want to talk about, medical care. There are 4 hospitals of Tzu Foundation in Taiwan. Now, I introduce the Hualien Tzu Medical Center as 3 parts. The first part is the medical specialists. In our hospital, we have innovative and high-tech research and development teams to support new pharmaceutical clinical trials, stem cells, and the medical appliance development. For example, we treat stroke patients with bone marrow stem cell transplants. After 6 months recovery time, the patient can take daily care by himself. We also offer Chinese and Western integrated treatment for the patient who suffered from hemiplegia caused by an ischemic stroke. Now, the patient has a fighting chance. The urology team developed novel applications of botulinum toxin A to treat lower urine tract disease, including interstitial cystitis and the neurogenic bladder. The orthopedic team operated more than 250 cases to correct the ankylosing spondylitis, including an extremely severe case of AS referred from China. The patient's spine is anti-flexion of trunk up to 2,000 degrees. He received 3 times of surgeries. Finally, he can stand up. The cardiovascular team also performed the complex percutaneous coronary artery intervention to get the perfusion for acute myocardial infarction and have a live demonstration on the international platform with diamond bird rotation. In the second part, our hospital also has stem cell and precision medicine center, including stem cell regenerative medicine, immuno-oncology cancer treatment, and bone marrow transplantation. In the Department of Cell Therapy, we use autologous bone marrow-derived mesenchymal stem cells, adipose-derived stem cells, and fibroblast stem cells to treat the spinal cord injury, degenerative joint disease, skin or soft tissue defect, including cosmetic problems. In the Department of Immunotherapy, we use autologous T cells, natural killer cells, dendritic cells, or other immune cells to treat advanced malignancies that fail in standard therapy. We also establish a clinical-grade stem cell processing unit and offer the cell storage service. In the third part, I will present health promotion and preventive health care to you, such as cosmetic treatment, including botulinum toxin and hyaluronic acid injection for wrinkle reduction, thread lifting for the aging face, adipose-derived stem cell for facial atrophy correction. And by the way, I am the doctor in charge of various cosmetic surgeries with stem cells, degenerative osteoarthritis treatment using stem cell and stromal vascular fraction injection, high-tech tumor screen using the whole-body digital positron emission tomography scan, and precise genetic testing, immune enhanced using cytokine-induced killer cell therapy. There are some examples using fake graft and integrate with stem cell therapy for facial rejuvenation. All of the patients look younger, energetic, and feminine. At least, let me show you the Hualien Tzu Chi Medical Center introduction video. I am Dr. Deng. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much to Dr. Deng. Moving on, we would like to invite Professor Zhiqing Lin, Director of International Medical Service Center of Taipei Veterans General Hospital. He will focus on the topic of Comprehensive Precision Medicine Program in Cancer Treatment. Please welcome Professor Lin.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and all our dear friends in Taipei and from online in Vietnam. I am Professor Lin Zhiqing. I'm the Director of the International Medical Service Center in Taipei Veterans General Hospital. Today, I will walk you through the reasons highlighting why Taipei Veterans General Hospital is the top choice of medical services for patients, not only from local but also from overseas countries. Our hospital is a center of precision and comprehensive medicine, especially for oncology treatments. And we provide many different treatments for the specific diseases. For example, we provide heavy iron therapy for prostate, bone, and soft tissue, head and neck, lung, and liver cancer. And in addition, we also provide the boron neutron capture therapy, BNCT, for brain tumor, especially for the metastatic and the recurrent brain tumors. And we also have the very special yttrium 90 therapy for hepatocellular carcinoma. Of course, we have liver transplantation for liver cirrhosis and hepatocellular carcinoma. And osteosarcoma treatments and biological reconstruction is one of the strong items in our service. Of course, we also provide immunotherapy for lung, head, and neck cancer. And we have the heavy iron treatment center. This is the most updated facility of radiotherapy for some kinds of cancers. And this table shows the number of treatments and the duration of the treatments for the specific cancer types. For example, for the head and neck cancer, we will provide 16 treatments within 4 weeks. And for prostate cancers, we will provide 12 treatments within 3 weeks, much shorter than the proton therapy. And we also provide the yttrium 90 as the hepatocellular carcinoma treatment, because this treatment can provide patients with too many or too large tumors, and also for those who have very poor response to embolization. So for patients with tumor even larger than 3 centimeters or 5 centimeters, the treatment response rates can be as high as 73 and 69% respectively. We also provide the very strong weapon called boron neutron capture therapy, BNCT, for brain tumor. And under the assistance of BNCT, the size of glioblastoma multiforme, the most malignant form of brain tumors, can be controlled or even be shrinked to unmeasurable conditions by utilizing the Tsinghua open pool reactor. Taiwan Veteran General Hospital and the Tsinghua University, we have successfully completed more than 100 cases. We also have the special osteosarcoma treatment. Our hospital focuses on developing the best treatment for patients suffering from musculoskeletal tumors. Actually, more than 40% of all the patients with musculoskeletal tumors in Taiwan were treated in our hospital. So our original technology of biological reconstruction filled the real bone to bone defects by autograft or allograft, which would help patients regenerate bone and cause biological healing. And the most important one, the liver transplantation, especially for the newborn. So actually, an 11-month-old infant received liver transplantation in Vietnam. We can see in this slide that our pediatric surgery team, led by Professor Liu Junshu, he successfully achieved the records of the youngest and the lightest liver transplantation in Vietnam, in Taiwan. For the Taiwan baby, only 25 days with only 3.8 kilograms, very, very little, the lightest and the youngest in Taiwan, very successfully. And furthermore, in this period, we also received a 9-month-old little girl who suffered from liver failure due to biliary atresia in Vietnam. During this pandemic, actually, it is almost impossible to receive such international patient, but we have overcome all the possible difficulties. The baby's mother, an anchor woman of Vietnam National Broadcasting and Television Company, who sent an email to Professor Liu Junshu for surgical treatment as early as on May 29 this year. And our Ministry of Health and Welfare approved the application, and the baby with her family arrived in Taiwan and admission to ICU immediately on July 20. And then the baby received liver transplantation from the mother as the donor 6 days later on July 26. And then received very successful post-operative care in respiratory and pediatric ICU until August 14. And then the baby was successfully transferred to the ordinary ward and then successfully discharged on September 3rd. And then 1 week later, the outpatient visit showed that a very good flow to the liver and with normal liver function on September 10th. And then 3 days ago, we had a press conference on September 14th. So this is the video record of the interview with the mother.
Xin chào mọi người. Trước tiên thì tôi xin tự giới thiệu là tôi là Lê Đài Trang, năm nay tôi 29 tuổi và đang làm việc tại Đài truyền hình Việt Nam. Tôi có một bé gái là bé con thứ hai của tôi và bé được chẩn đoán là mắc bệnh tiêu đường mật bẩm sinh, một căn bệnh được coi là khá là hiếm gặp và các cái phác đồ điều trị tại Việt Nam thì cho đến giờ vẫn được coi là không hiệu quả và chỉ có ghép gan là một con đường duy nhất có thể cứu sống bé. Tại thời điểm mà bé Lam Diệp được chẩn đoán mắc bệnh tiêu đường mật bẩm sinh thì đây là một căn bệnh mà chỉ có ghép gan là phương pháp điều trị cuối cùng được coi là hiệu quả để bé có thể có một cuộc sống bình thường và công bằng như những đứa trẻ khỏe mạnh bình thường khác. Tại thời điểm đó thì chúng tôi đã nghĩ rằng là tại Việt Nam thì sẽ có những bác sĩ. Tại Việt Nam thì các bác sĩ vẫn chưa thực sự Tại Việt Nam thì các bác sĩ vẫn chưa hoàn toàn làm chủ được các kỹ thuật cũng như là những cái công nghệ về ghép gan, vì thế mà luôn luôn phải có các chuyên gia nước ngoài đến để giúp đỡ. Và với cái việc là dịch Covid-19 đang lan rộng tại khắp nơi trên thế giới và đặc biệt là tại Việt Nam khi mà làn sóng Covid-19 lần thứ hai đã quay lại thì vấn đề mà khó khăn nhất đối với chúng tôi đó là các bác sĩ không thể đến và chúng tôi không còn cách nào khác là sẽ phải đi ra nước ngoài để tìm các bác sĩ để chữa trị cho con của mình. Trong bối cảnh đó thì Đài Loan được coi là một sự lựa chọn tốt nhất bởi vì khi mà nghĩ đến Đài Loan thì mọi người thường biết đến đây là một đất nước có nền y tế rất xuất sắc và cũng như là các bác sĩ có cái y đức rất là tốt, cũng như là trong bối cảnh Covid-19 thì Đài Loan là một đất nước họ có sự kiểm soát về dịch bệnh rất là tốt và vượt qua rất nhiều khó khăn về tài chính, về các cái thủ tục dịch bệnh, về các thủ tục bay cũng như là các cái thủ tục về y tế thì chúng tôi cuối cùng đã có mặt tại Đài Loan và có mặt tại Bệnh viện Đa khoa Cựu chiến binh Đài Bắc, cũng như là nhận được sự giúp đỡ, chữa trị và chăm sóc rất tuyệt vời từ đội ngũ y tế tại đây. Thực sự là khi mà có một đứa con mắc phải một căn bệnh hiếm gặp và khó chữa, đó là một điều rất là có thể nói là khá là bất hạnh. Tuy nhiên thì vượt lên trên nghịch cảnh thì chúng tôi cuối cùng cũng đã có những giây phút rất hạnh phúc khi mà chứng kiến con của mình đã khỏe lên và khỏe mạnh lại từng ngày. Và chúng tôi rất cảm ơn sự giúp đỡ cũng như là những nỗ lực chữa trị hết sức tận tình, sự quan tâm vô cùng chu đáo như người nhà của các bác sĩ và đội ngũ y tá tại Bệnh viện Đa khoa Cựu chiến binh Đài Bắc. Và chúng tôi nghĩ là nếu mà bất kỳ gia đình nào khi mà chúng ta có rơi vào hoàn cảnh tương tự như vậy thì đều có thể đó sẽ là một điều vô cùng không may mắn. Tuy nhiên, quan trọng là chúng ta sẽ luôn nghĩ về phía trước, luôn luôn nghĩ về những điều tốt đẹp nhất cho con của mình và có những cái giải pháp cũng như là con đường đúng đắn. Và chúng tôi cảm thấy vô cùng may mắn vì đã lựa chọn những con đường của mình. Xin cảm ơn.
And okay. Now we can see the next video recording of the interview with Professor Liu Junshu.
越南妈妈她在今年的5月底，因为她的宝宝在出生之后罹患了胆道闭锁，那之后呢紧接而来的就是肝衰竭。那通常胆道闭锁病人如果肝衰竭的话，没有做活体肝脏移植的话是很难存活下去。所以妈妈在5月底写信问我。我们因为在越南曾经过去非常多次帮忙他们做活体肝移植，他问我们有没有可能过去，我跟他讲，因为新冠肺炎的疫情的情况下，我们是不可能过去。 所以后来他决定要来台湾，到我们医院来接受治疗。那这中间的过程其实相当的曲折，因为在那边妈妈要募款，然后再加上那边的签证，我们这边的医疗签证，所以我们动用了外交部、卫福部，还有我们医院的长官，那大家同心合力的，终于在7月20号，他搭上了飞机到了台湾。进来之后呢，小朋友的状况紧急，所以我们依据防疫的规定住在隔离病房。那我们在7月26号，因为病人没有办法再等下去，所以我们7月26号做了紧急的活体肝脏移植，妈妈捐了肝脏，我们在这个全副武装的情况下，成功的完成这个手术。那在14天后，妈妈出院，小朋友呢在手术后5个礼拜顺利出院。那另外台湾也有为居民的善心人士呢，知道了这件事情呢，也慷慨解囊，帮助了这个医疗费用的一些不足。那在这里我们希望我们医院最想达到的就是帮助救人是无国界的分别。那台湾在这方面的防疫上面做得非常好，所以呢，我们也因为这样，所以可以达到这一次这个救了小朋友的这个神圣的使命。
So medicine crosses borders. So this touching story provides the best testimony that Taipei Veteran General Hospital can help the dreams of love from Vietnam come true in Taiwan. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you very much to Professor Lin. And next, we would like to look into the methods of accelerating innovative product developments. Our speaker today is Professor Xu Wei Fang, founder of Biology Corporation Limited. Please now welcome Professor Fang.
Good afternoon, everyone, especially the friends in Vietnam and Wuhan, 台湾的朋友们。I'm Xu Wei Fang, and today I would like to talk about our new model to design and the development of minimal invasive surgery biomaterials. I'm Xu Wei Fang from Biology. Okay, let me introduce myself a little bit. Actually, I'm also a professor at the Taipei Tech. I'm in the Department of Chemical Engineering and Biomedical Engineering. What I'm doing every day is trying to find out the new materials for orthopedic, for the plastic surgery applications. And I have been served as an incubation center director several years ago. And we find out there are a lot of needs of new technology from academics. But however, because of this is a multidisciplinary technologies, we also need a lot of different partners to make this happen. So that's why 5 years ago, I found this company, Biology, because I think the biomedical strategy can make things happen. So that's the problem we met in Taiwan. Actually, we do have a pretty good technology in Taiwan. As you know, the semiconductor, the materials, the chemistry industry, pretty good. But we don't have a big brand for medical devices. So I try to integrate the value chains in Taiwan and to achieve a very rapid development of new biomaterials, especially for minimal invasive surgeries. So that's what I'm doing. We want to take advantage the small and medium enterprises opportunities in Taiwan to achieve this. So that's the why I established the Biology. Okay, so let me introduce a little bit about what we have right now. As you know, the minimal invasive surgery biomaterials are our focus. So we do have some product like from your hand side, the right hand side, the barb sutures, the bone graft, the surge jet, breast implant injector. Those are our products, and some of them are already in the market, and some of them are prototype, and we are doing our best to promote those products and to push all new technology into the market. So let me introduce a little bit some key products we have. Okay, one very feature product is our Laya nutless tissue closure device, or we can call it bulb sutures. Okay, there are some sutures with small bulbs, and usually used in the endoscope surgery, and also nowadays widely used in plastic surgery or cosmetic medicine. Okay, and we are the first one to get a license in Taiwan. From the idea to the commercial products get license, we only spend 2 more years, within 2.5 years. It's very fast past development. And we also have some SurgJet products, bone graft and cartilage repair surgery. And the other one we are going to launch our new product is a breast implant injector. What do you see? I do have this product in my hand. It's like a syringe, but it put those breast implants into your body in a very clean, sterile, and a fast way with very small incision size. Okay, so those are our feature products. And based on this, as you know, we are kind of trying to do some to make people more beauty, because several of our products are in the plastic surgery and the cosmetic medicine. So recently, we also launched this, the Puripash brand. We have the SurgJet brand for our medical devices. Now we have the Puripash brand for our cosmetics. Okay, and this one you can search online, the Puripash, which is a very good extract from the local plants in Taiwan, and we are going to promote and produce more similar products like this in the future. Okay, so our business model, we are kind of the research team and the developing team, and we collaborate with our manufacturers, we collaborate with our market channels to make it happen fast, and we share the profits with our partners. Okay. Okay, so let me talk about what we have done with Vietnam. Actually, 2 years ago, we arranged, as you see in the middle upper side, we arranged a visit of Ministry of Health in Hanoi. Okay, and on that visit, we have some agreement. Okay, we want to introduce good products from Taiwan or technologies into Vietnam society. So later on, we visit including the Vietnam Hospital in Hanoi, and you know it is a hospital focusing on some special surgeries and some orthopedics surgeries. So we already introduced a lot of products into the companies into the Hanoi. And I just talked to one of the company. They already start to sell some their spine products in Vietnam. And our team also very actively participate some activities in Southeast Asia, okay, including Malaysia, everywhere, and want to bring good technology into this region, especially in Vietnam. So actually last year, we established a branch in Hanoi already, and Hong De Chen is our representative in Vietnam. So if you can, maybe you can write down, if you are interested in our products, maybe you can write down his phone number, his email right here, okay? Or you can search our website, biology.com, to get more information or to get in touch with me, okay? So hopefully we can have a good collaboration in the future. Thank you very much. We are Biology.
Thank you very much to Professor Fang. As a kind reminder, please use the link at the bottom of the screen to leave your questions, and we will answer them all together at the Q&A session in the end. Moving on, we have Mr. Kaiyuan Deng, Senior Marketing Planner of Commerce Development Research Institute, the CDRI. It is a think tank founded by Taiwan's Ministry of Economic Affairs, and he will be introducing to us their selection of recommended medical and healthcare products from Taiwan. Please welcome Mr. Deng.
Thank you for inviting me to join today's seminar. And my name is Kaiyuan Deng. I'm from Commerce Development Research Institute. Today, I'm going to introduce 15 innovative medical equipment, health, life, skincare, and functional products. First, I'm going to introduce who we are. We are Commerce Development Research Institute, which is established in December 2007. And we are positioning ourselves as national level service research think tank. And this year we are sponsored by the Taiwan's Ministry of Foreign Trade to promote Taiwan's 15 medical equipment to Vietnam. And I'm going to introduce the 15 product later on. And we have established a website which contains the information of the 15 products. This website has some video about how to use these 15 products, and also have some certification the product has, and also has some special features about this product. And all you can do is just click the link and to experience the 15 products. And there's also a link that you can contact us with me directly if you are interested in any of the product. So I'm going to introduce the product one by one. The first one is medical equipment. The first equipment is made by Taiwan. It is a breast screening system which combines AI system. It is a handheld ultrasound system. The system has two parts. First is the navigation system and the viewer. During the diagnosis, the system can automatically record the process, and the system will alert the doctor if any omission has occurred. By doing so, it can reduce the workload of the doctors and early detect the tumor with novel artificial intelligence technique. And this product can automatically detect the symptom through the AI system, so you can help the doctor to reduce many work time. And the second product is from Minda. With the fully automatic 3D tracking and image capturing, the NFC 300 is the most essential diagnosis instrument for ophthalmologists to inspect and record the patient's retina. With a non-mydriatic nature, the patient's uncomfortableness can be minimized during diagnosis process. And the system also has the touch screen, which makes it very, very easy to control with all the operation procedure. And the next product is from iNap. It's a sleeping therapy system. The main product, the iNap sleep therapy system that utilizes intraoral negative air pressure technology to treat obstructive sleep apnea and allows patients to breathe naturally wherever they are. During your sleep, the iNap system creates a gentle vacuum within the oral cavity by stabilizing the tongue, thereby freeing the airway. The iNap system works without a face mask and instead uses a soft oral interface and the pocket-sized console. The next product is the wheelchair made by Kama. And Kama is a very well-known wheelchair producer in Taiwan. And it is the product is tailor-made by the Vietnamese market. And this company has very experience to customize their product to fit the local need. And it is the most robotic and reliable model on the market. The product is very easy to transfer and fits everyday's life, which reduces the risk of patient to falling down. And it's always the ultralight product also make it very easy for the family to carry the product. And the company also provide electrical version of the wheelchair. And the next section, we are going to introduce the wearable iconic air purifier from the eyeball. And this product provide cleaner air product user surroundings and effectively reduce inhaled PM 2.5 and allergens. And it's the lightest and most powerful wearable air purifier in the market. And the next one is Ellalin's disinfected devices. It is the world's first device for instant generation on hydrogen peroxide by using only water. You simply only have to add water and you can produce the peroxide. And it can be used in the postnatal care center and daycare center and hospital. And it has been proved very successful in Taiwan. And the next product is the right-test glucose monitoring system. And this, with the help of participants' hospital and research facility in the US and Europe, Biomind, which is the producer of the right-test glucose monitoring system, is the pioneer in diabetic care technology around the globe. And the special feature of the product is that it is embedded golden biosensor and wireless stripe, result in stable point-to-point current conduction. And the testing result can be shown very quickly. It only takes 5 minutes. And the next product is Socian portable stride devices. Through the home use version of Socian, users can test female ovulation analysis, male sperm concentration detection, 9 detectors of PET urine, and food safety quick test. It's very easy to use and it's very easy for home user. And it only needs one button, so you can always very easy to use in your home. And you also connect to the app, so you can check the result of the data very easily through the internet. The next section is skincare product. And we have selected the Igiban hydrocolloid dressing are soft and adhere to the wounds closely, where absorbing acetate, that dressing will become moist and turn white to keep wounds moist and prevent scars. It can also separate the external environment effectively. And the outer layer of the dressing is made of waterproof membrane, which provides comprehensive protection. And the next product is from Stem Activating Complex. The Stem Activating Complex is a spontaneous essence with powerful growth factor, which focus on increasing skin's innate defense mechanism and anti-aging, smoothing out wrinkles and tightening the skin. And it has become the first-line skincare product. And the next product is from Lena. And this natural lower wearing foundation, moisture and even skin tone, it creates a flawless, soft and poreless surface of skin, and skin treatment nourishes skin at the deepest level and effectively renews skin health, look and radiance. And for the next product is Rosa 63. And it is developed specially for rosacea, and it can be used for normal skin and sensitive skin to reduce skin redness and irritation, and to solve skin pimples, dryness, and desiccation problem. All right. And for the last session, we are introduced the functional food. For this year, we have selected three products. The first one is from Starline Biotechnology. And this is a functional health drink. And if you drink 1 pack a day, it can help maintain your body and strengthen your immune system and to increase vitality. And its main ingredients include polysaccharides liquid and fructose and apple concentrate juice. And the next product from this category is Ever Serve Stripe. It is a natural herb functional food that can be alternative to sleeping pill, and its function can be very quick. It only takes 30 minutes before it can be effective. And the last product is from Liquid, and this is a cell product. And this product is due to the protest of cells and raw material in this market. So this company had made it into the drinking function, so it can replace the capsulate. It helps you to easier to digest, and the taste will be better. So it will be more suitable for the elderly and the young people. And if you are interested in any of these products, you can just click a link or send me an email to know the further information. And thank you for your listening.
Thank you very much to Mr. Deng for your introduction. The next speaker today is Dr. Jia Wei Lin, Director of International Healthcare Center of Taipei Medical University. She will share with us the medical specialties of Taipei Medical University. Let's now hand the floor to Dr. Lin.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Anita from the International Healthcare Center of Taipei Medical University. The following presentation is based on the TMU healthcare system and our special features. Since its founding in 1960, Taipei Medical University has been educated many outstanding professionals, including several Ministry of the Health and Welfare, who are the alumni of our university. Our school pursues its excellence based on 5 core values, which are humanistic, integrity, innovation, collaborative, and service for the community. In the international university ranking, Taipei Medical University is number 35 in Asia from the THE ranking, and for QS ranking, we are number 74 in Asia. Taipei Medical University healthcare system has 6 affiliated hospitals. We are one of the largest healthcare systems, which cover the big Taipei metropolitan area, with more than 3,000 beds in total. As our 3 major hospitals, they have won many national quality awards and have been accredited by JCI several times. As our first affiliated hospital, Taipei Medical University Hospital has more than 700 beds, with many subspecialists, and it is located in Xinyi District of Taipei City, near Taipei 101, which is one of the famous landmarks of Taiwan. It is also well known as one of the very best smart hospitals in Taiwan. It has developed its own special app called IT Pass, which provides a full range of services from making an appointment, seeking medical treatment, medication, prescribe, and from admission to discharge. As the second hospital of TMU healthcare system, Wanfang has more than 300 beds as well, and it has accredited by JCI 5 times in a row and won several national quality awards. The hospital's areas of expertise include geriatric, community medicine, evidence-based medicine, and e-health. The third hospital of ours is Stronghold Hospital. It has 1,500 beds and has been accredited 4 times by JCI. The hospital specializes in cancer treatment, neuroscience, and minimal invasive surgery. There are 4 main types of international medical services provided by TMU healthcare system. Dedicated management and operation, which include business model design and professional team introduced to train the organization. Certification consultation involved with assisting the accreditation of JCI and ISO. Experience exchange and training services is focused on the administrative and clinical site visits. And the last one, the international patient referral, involved with patient referral and all the medical related services. We have extensive experience in dedication of health organization. For example, China alone has more than 100 collaborative partners, include varieties of large enterprise and government departments. For certification and consultation, we provide customized services, which is designed for individual organization. In particular, we have coached more than 13 hospitals in China for JCI accreditation hospital, evaluation, and comprehensive quality control. At the same time, we offer extensive visiting schedule, which include design training course, We have received more than 100 visits from different organizations, 1,000 visitors, and more than 500 medical personnel. We also have great experience in Vietnam too, including assisting 11 hospitals with evaluation information system, JCI recognition, and quality control consultation. For patient referral services, we provide a one-stop and comprehensive services from pre-arrival consultation to admission till departure. And now let me introduce our three major hospitals and its special features. Taipei Medical University Hospital has extensive experience in performing Da-Vinci surgery. It contributes 11% of the total number of Da-Vinci surgery in Taiwan from 2016 to 2018. There is more than 400 cases of Da-Vinci colorectal surgery has been performed since 2016. The number of its kind of its operation has increased over the year. Therefore, TMU Hospital has attracted many attention from the international media. Wanfang's arthroscopy surgery is mainly led by Dr. Zhuang. The biggest advantage of the arthroscopy approach operation compared to the traditional open surgery is the ability to diagnose the entire joint by providing sensitivity and precision through different angles and access points. Therefore, patients can truly enjoy the journey of minimal invasive, short hospital stay, less post-operative complication, and minimal infection of the treatment process. Since the introduction of ROSA spine robotic arm to Shanghai Hospital in 2008, there is over 100 surgery has been performed with a success rate over 100%. It is the only one of its kind in Asia and can be used by patients who require lumbar operation. Due to the minimal size of the wound, shortage recovery period, and hospital stay, followed by high accuracy rate, which make it a recommendation option for the patient with severe lumbar degeneration or sclerosis problem. The above is the brief introduction of TMU Healthcare Systems Federal Services. If any of you are interested in today's presentation, please see our website or using the QR code for contact us or further information. Thank you for listening.
Thank you to the introduction from Dr. Lin. The next speaker is Mr. Danny Wong, Marketing Specialist from Taiwan Green Cross Co. Limited. He will be presenting to us about the importance of sleep quality and effective management. Let's now hand the floor to Mr. Wong.
Good afternoon. My name is Danny Wong, Marketing Specialist from Green Cross. Today I'm going to talk about the importance of sleep quality and effective management. Obstructive sleep apnea, OSA for short, is the most common sleep-related breathing disorder and is characterized by recurrent episodes of complete or partial obstruction of upper airway, leading to reduced or absent breathing during sleep. Common symptoms of OSA syndrome include unexplained daytime sleepiness, restless sleep, and nauseous snoring. An universal measurement of sleep apnea is the apnea-hypopnea index, AHI for short. So, if complete pauses in breathing that last at least 10 seconds during sleep, and AHI accounts for the numbers that breathe pauses within an hour. According to Vietnam Newstar VN, there are at least 800,000 Vietnamese suffering from OSA, but the actual number is much more. So, we provide pulse oximeter to know the AHI and sleep quality, and Sls Cpa Machine as a solution for OSA patients. Pulse oximeter uses a non-invasive method to monitor a person's oxygen saturation and derive AHI and sleep disordered breathing, and patients can wear the oximeter on their own beds during sleep. Our pulse oximeter GCBX01, like the one I wear on my left hand, contains two components. One is the device with display and Bluetooth feature. The other is SpO2 probe sensor. GCPX01 is governed by Lambert-Beer law, which calculates spectrum absorption characteristic of deoxyhemoglobin and oxyhemoglobin in red and near infrared zone for SpO2, and photolithography, PPG in short for pulse rate. A PPG eliminates the skin and measures changes in light absorptions. In general, we wish your SpO2 level can be above 90% level. Our oximeter can reveal the total amount of time and percentage which the SpO2 is below 90% level. There are four main features. First, easy Bluetooth connection. Second, data alignment for tracking. We set up a web platform that you can restore daily and monthly records. Third, smart tracking app. Mobile apps work for iOS and Android system. Lastly, clinical evaluation. Doctor can screen patients first whether they have ulcer or not without receiving hospital's PSG exam every time. It is also available tracking device after receiving treatment. As you can see on the right, the first screenshot is your overnight record. After you click on it, it will show the brief condition including ulcers, hypoxemia, AHI, SpO2, pulse rate, and perfusion index. If you click on sleep tab, it will show sleep quality, which includes the portion of the night in awareness, light sleep, deep sleep, and rapid eye movement stage. On this report, it's an extreme case that patient seems to have too much light sleep. The recommended portion is between 25 to 35%, but now it's over 60% here with this 0 REM stage, which normal people would dream around 20% in the entire night. You can also check the detailed structure of your overnight SpO2 and heart rate structure from our device. Let's move on to next product, Sls Cpa Machine. Where the airflow is introduced into airway to maintain continuous pressure to make the airway constantly open. Ultimately, Sls Cpa Machine can help ulcer patients to reduce AHI effectively. Our Cpa machine includes the device itself, connecting hose and mask. An optional humidifier adds moisture to the air to prevent dryness while breathing during sleep. There are two models. One is CP101B and CP101L. The difference is 101L as air quality detection function. So both models provide auto pressure, support SD card, and can read patient data on monitor. And the components of Sls Cpa Machine are all from well-developed countries such as Germany, Japan, USA, and it is assembled in Taiwan. The final slide shows the comparison between lousy blower and our German-made blower. Ours is far superior among RPM, flow rate, air pressure, and durability. Thanks for your attention. We are looking forward to discussing with you about product in near future. Thank you.
Thank you very much to Mr. Wang for your introduction. Last but not least, we have two speakers from National Taiwan University Hospital, Dr. Xiaoxun Xu and Dr. Po Chen Huang, to share with us on the fields of lung transplantation as well as craniofacial medicine and morphological sciences. Let's first invite Dr. Xu, attending physician from the Department of Surgery, to share with us on the experiences of lung transplantation in NTU Hospital. Let's welcome Dr. Xu.
So good evening, everyone. Today I'm very honored to have this chance to show you the lung transplant program in Taiwan and also in your country, Vietnam. So this is the total number of lung transplants in our country. You can see from 1991 to 2020, our country have already performed over 200 lung transplants in Taiwan. And at our hospital, National Taiwan University Hospital, we perform half number of the lung transplant in our country. Not only perform the transplant, we also publish several academic papers in the journal. This because although the number of lung transplants are very limited, but we want to show the difference and also our point of the lung transplant in the country. So you can see we also training the surgeon from your country. This is the feedback hospital member come to our hospital to join our lung transplant team. This is a big problem in our country. And at the first beginning, they send 3 key persons, including the thoracic surgeon, cardiovascular surgeon, and also the anesthesia doctor to our country. Then we arrange them in different parts of our surgical department, including the ICU, the surgery, and also we training them using the animal model. So you can see in their 5 months training program, they can see not only the clinical service, but also can practice how to perform the lung transplant step by step. So after they come back to the Vietnam, they perform the first successful lung transplant in Vietnam hospital. And the most important is that they perform this bilateral lung transplant by themselves, which means they already learn how to perform and they already learn how to care the patient. I think this is the big success in your country, because in the past, when your country want to perform the lung transplant, you may need to invite other countries' surgeon to help you. But this time, for this patient, the feedback team, they perform the bilateral lung transplant by themselves, and the final result was very successful. This is the first case, but not only the first case. Till now, they have already performed 5 cases of lung transplant at the feedback hospital. You can see they celebrate the second case and the third case of the lung transplant patient from feedback hospital. And the patient right now living very well. So go through this photograph. You can know if you want to be a lung transplant surgeon, or if your hospital want to set up a lung transplant surgeon, please contact with us. We will let your dream come true. So this is the relationship between our hospital and the feedback hospital. We also invited to the feedback hospital to visit their facility and also join their meeting. This is because close relationship with these 2 hospitals can set up us to see more and more possible, because the different patient and the different donation will influence the lung transplant outcome. So go through the cooperation, we can teach each other, and also we can learn more from your country. So till now, the feedback hospital has already performed 5 cases of lung transplant by themselves. You can see, go through this slide, some of the cases was very difficult, also including the ASD asthmatic patient receive lung transplant, or the ARDS patient with respiratory failure patient receive lung transplant, and also from the age, you can see that they perform the young age, like 17 years old patient to nearly 40 years old patient. So go through this slide, you can see the Vietnam hospital has already know how to perform, and the most important is they already know how to care this patient. So right now, we know the lung transplant is a teamwork. So we will welcome not only the surgeon, but also the nurse, the taking nurse or the medical physician welcome to join us, because go through the training, your team and yourself will be a successful member of lung transplant in the future. Thank you.
Thank you very much to Dr. Xu. And now we would like to welcome Dr. Huang, attending physician from Plastic Surgery Division, to introduce to us the Center for Craniofacial Medicine and Morphological Sciences. Please welcome Dr. Huang.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to be here to introduce the National Taiwan University Health System Center for Cranial Medicine and Morphological Science. I'm Ho Chen Huang, is the executive secretary in this center. First, I will introduce the National Taiwan University Hospital Healthcare System. It's established since 1895. The NTUH has already laid a solid foundation in medical service, instruction, and research, and has achieved greatest success on all fronts. Currently, there are many branches in the health system, and there are more than 4,900 hospital beds and around 10,000 full-time employees. The National Taiwan University Children's Hospital was designed from 25 years ago from the government, and finally it is built up and the opening the ground in the 2008. The National Taiwan University Children's Hospital wants to combine all child-related health care, improve the clinic, and continue to research and children's health, and to serve all doctors and nurses for the child. The child's problem is the most important issue in Taiwan in recent years. And our team, the National Taiwan University Health System Center for Cranial Medicine and Morphological Science, is established in 2019. But our treatment about the craniofacial disease is for a long time. After the Children's Hospital was built up, and the multidisciplinary teamwork was also do our best to treat this kind of disease and syndromes like craniofacial stenosis, etc. Now, currently, our team accompanied many specialists like the plastic surgery, neurosurgery, orthodontics, pediatric dentist, ophthalmologist, ENT rehabilitation, and psychology, gene medicine, etc. Our team is professional and service in the congenital craniofacial deformities like cranial synostosis, facial clip palate, and microtia, microsomia. Second, like the craniofacial tumor, vascular tumor and malformation, facial trauma and reconstruction, orthodontic surgery and bone or contouring surgery, or the facial aesthetic surgery. We not only focus on the clinical service, we also receive the consultation, education, and the craniofacial training program set up. And the public education is our mission. For example, like the cranial synostosis surgery, this boy is a Cuzon syndrome boy, a congenital craniofacial anomaly, and a flat head, flat face, and bulging eyes. After he birthed, because the breathing difficulty, tracheostomy was created to help his breathing. And the intracranial pressure is very high, so neurosurgeon was take off partial of the scalp bone to release the intracranial pressure. And this boy received the stage operation. The first operation to achieve the forehead and increase the scalp volume. The second stage operation to achieve the advance the face. And now the boy looks more normally like. So the patient is satisfied and the family was very happy. Not the cranial synostosis is difficult surgery. We also do the cleft lip and the palate treatment. Not only the primary surgery, a secondary surgery, orthodontic correction, and related rhinoplasty, we also done well. We treat this kind of difficult case use the new technology, like the surgical navigation system, and like the personal 3D printing technique. We use this technique much to do the precise surgery to make the results more than previous and the traditional way. We not only to help our people, and we also help our international friends. Like this case, this ES boy is an April syndrome case, and is born in Taiwan, and his parents was postgraduate students in Taiwan. He not only the craniofacial problem, he also had a hand deformity. So we corrected the hand deformity and held a press conference. Then 4 years later, he also come back to a consultation about the craniofacial surgery and the possibility to do the surgery in Taiwan. We also held a small welcome party and invited children with the same problem in Taiwan and to share the experience to the family. Like these foreign friends to know the technique and the final result is good in Taiwan medical treatment. So it is my pleasure to here to introduce our center, and we wish our medical treatment not only to help our people and can share the experience to our international friends. Thank you.
Thank you very much to Dr. Huang for your explicit sharing. Ladies and gentlemen, so far we have heard 8 presentations from the experts of medical and healthcare industry here in Taiwan. Moving on to the Q&A session. Due to our time constraint, our staff have selected a few questions that we would answer here. The others will be answered online after the events. Please allow me to read out these questions first, and then we will invite our speakers to answer them. The first question we have is for Taipei Veterans General Hospital, and the question is, what can Vietnam and Taiwan do to further enhance collaboration in the field of cancer treatment? Professor Lin?
So thank you for this very important question that in Taiwan, the Ministry of Health and Welfare conducted a one country, one center project with the main focus that we can enhancing the professional exchange, especially the training of all the important aspects of medical expertise. So especially because now is the period of oncology treatment. So there are so many various treatments for the different kinds of cancers. So we will encourage the experts or the young doctors in Vietnam. They are interested in the cancer treatment, and we will also provide the opportunities for the long-term training. So at least maybe 3 months or even 1 year, because in the One Country, One Center project, now we can provide the possible training positions. But because of the pandemic of COVID-19, so we know that so maybe in the first 2 weeks, they have to also obey the quarantine, the 2 weeks of quarantine. So after that 2 weeks, I think that we can still have the adequate training about the treatment, not only in the medical field, but also in the surgical field for all the possible oncology treatments. And we also would have some online telemedicine symposium. I think that this is the more online and in time. So we can have case discussion. So maybe from the head and neck cancer or the hepatocellular cancer. And we now, the Department of Oncology in our hospital, have very good connection and link with the important hospitals focused on oncology treatment in Vietnam, including the Vietnam Hospital, including the Bat Mai, and in also the UMC, the University Medical Center in Ho Chi Minh City, and Giới Hospital. So the major 4 hospitals in Vietnam, I think it is quite renowned and quite important. So I think that all the doctors from the 4 major hospitals in Vietnam, when they receive adequate training in Taiwan, not only in our hospital, I think that, but also maybe in National Taiwan University Hospital, National Cheng Kung University Hospital, and Taipei Medical Taipei Medical Hospital. I think that because we are a national team, so not only one country, one center. So in the future, we will have a national team for the training of all the doctors who are interested in the oncology treatment from Vietnam.
Thank you very much to Professor Lin for your answer. And we do hope to enhance the collaborations between Taiwan and Vietnam in the fields of cancer treatment. Okay, the next question is for Taiwan Green Cross Co. Limited. The question is, what is the advantage of Taiwan Green Cross's oximeter comparing to other brands in the market? And also, can you share with us the designing ideas of your products? Mr. Wang?
Thank you for the questions. Our advantage of pulse oximeter is to screen OSA patients for doctors in a very convenient way with detailed breathing condition index and sleep quality during sleep. Unlike fingertip oximeter, it can only reveal basic oxygen saturation index while awake rather than knowing the exact health condition during sleep. We have set up a sleep care platform that includes mobile phone application, internet access, and data from your device. So you and your doctors can check your progress of AHI and sleep quality before and after receiving treatment. So it's not only a product. With oximeter and Cpa machine, they are total solution to OSA patients. Thank you.
Thank you very much to Mr. Wang for your answer. The next question is for NTU National Taiwan University Hospital, and I believe this one is for Dr. Xu. The question is, how long has your longest surviving patient lived after the lung transplant surgery? Dr. Xu?
Currently, the longest survival after lung transplant is 24 years old. So, which means if you can perform the transplantation and care the transplantation, the survival rate is quite good. In the lung transplant survival, we always talking about the median 5-year survival. Currently, at our hospital, the median 5-year survival is over 70. So compared with the international heart lung transplantation survival, we can see our hospital lung transplant survival is better than the average in the world. Thank you.
Thank you very much to Dr. Xu. The next question is also for NTU Hospital, and this one is for Dr. Huang. The question is, what is the hardest craniofacial surgery case that you have ever done? Dr. Huang?
Yeah, I think the most challenging case, like the slide mentioned, the cranial synostosis case. But I think not only the surgical technique is very difficult, to set up a multidiscipline and cooperation well teamwork is very difficult, more than the surgical technique. So I think there are many kind of different cases and the difficult case, but every children has its own story. Our team must to take care about every patient and his family to make the children grow up happy and good health care. This is my answer. Thank you.
Thank you very much to Dr. Huang. The next question is for CDRI, Commerce Development Research Institute. And the question is, have the products you selected passed any of the certifications from Vietnam and other Asian countries?
And we have the 15 products that we have selected this time. For medical equipment, some have been passed the FDA certification, and some have TFDA, which is authorized by Taiwanese health authority. And for skincare product and functional food, some have a GMP certification, and some have been examination by SGS, and some do have ISO. And I put some, if you would like to know which product have which kind of certification, we put all the information that I have introduced in the PPT. You can just click the website, and there are the full information about the certification, and you can click or you can send us an email to ask specific question about the product. Thank you.
Thank you very much to Mr. Deng. And the last question is for Biology Corporation Limited. The question is, have you established any cooperative relationship with hospitals in Vietnam so far? Professor Fang?
Thanks for TAITRA's several years arrangement. So we actually successfully established the relationship with the government and the hospitals, or even some private companies in Vietnam. For example, I think the first time we visit the Viet hospital, because they are a special surgery hospital. So based on their need, we kind of following the several following activities. We already brought a lot of companies into the Hanoi area, and also we attend the plastic surgery society annual meeting in Ho Chi Minh City last year, and kind of introduce more technologies into the hospitals and the local doctors in Vietnam. So by doing so, we have already bring several products, medical device products in Vietnam. They get the certification, they start to sell in the Vietnam market. And also based on this, we kind of also initiate our exchange program. Okay, we also want to listen to the ideas from the hospitals and doctors in Vietnam, so we can adapt their ideas to develop some medical devices suitable for Vietnamese market. I think we are doing the both way to improve the treatment in surgery. Okay, so we are happy to be here, and we look forward to more opportunities to talk to more doctors, talk to more product distributors, and talk to more patients to develop more novel medical devices for the better treatment. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much to Professor Fang. And thank you once again to all our speakers for joining us today. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the webinar today. Thank you very much for joining in. We hope that through today's presentations, you would have a better understanding on the latest medical innovations and healthcare solutions that we offer here in Taiwan. Please help us fill out a questionnaire by scanning the QR code on the screen. We would like to hear your suggestions and feedbacks for future events. Thank you once again for watching, and we wish you every success in your future endeavors. Thank you.